Hello and good Monday, February 9th, 2009. I'm Joanne and this is the sound of the stock market. You can hear the downward trend. Arranged with Microsoft Songsmith music composition software, Johannes Kreidler has mapped out melodies to recent stock charts. Bank of America, General Motors. If you're looking for solace in an uplifting tune, consider dividends for weapon manufacturers or unemployment rates. Here's a new graph to a similar tune just released by the Speaker of the House on Friday. You can see the fall and then the peak of job losses in recent times. Red represents the 2001 dot-com crash and the blue is the 1990 recession. Green is our current recession. Which brings to mind Facepalm, the act of placing one's hands over one's face without thinking. In case you happen to be one of those numbers looking for a job, in the worst of times, you really need to stand out. Oh, what a dream. If anyone can make a resume more awesome than that, you're hired. Numa lives. In Japan, Simroid, which means pain girl, is a dentist's training robot designed to induce fear and nightmares in any young dental student who happens to drill too deep. According to Sipho Nalpo of the South African Reporter, ever since mobile phone services were introduced in KwaZulu-Natal in the early 1990s, parents have been naming their children with related terminology. I actually think it would be kind of cool to be named a network or airtime, but I'm not sure I'd like to be SIM rejected. Major props to whatever girl 5674.
Acetyl, serol, tyrosyl, serol.
Rising to the challenge for reciting the longest word, whatever girl 5674 was up for the task but fell short in what appears to be technical limitations with her recording, which ended exactly after 2 minutes and 30 seconds. However, I absolutely think you deserve a t-shirt for this. Did I say I'd throw in the shipping for free? Oh well, seriously great attempt. We sesquipedalianists must stick together. The 8675309 eBay auction I mentioned last week concludes today. Over $300,000 for a telephone number? In New Jersey? The dream lives on. The office of His Holiness the Dalai Lama is OHHDL. On Twitter, that is. Following in the footsteps of Barack Obama, Britney Spears and the Pope, the Dalai Lama began tweeting on Saturday and has been diligently following back followers while also cranking out at least a couple of tweets per hour. On YouTube, an interesting video tries to make the claim that the recent Chinese spacewalk was faked and instead filmed underwater. The appearance of water bubbles and what appears to be bubbles floating upwards are used to make the arguments. Various other suggestions imply trickery as well. Make of it what you will. Lost up in an unexpected move, people all around the world are banning Kellogg's. All in a huff over firing Michael Phelps for bong smoking, cereal consumers are really upset at Kellogg's for being totally not cool.